Hello, and welcome to this Everyday English AI audiobook series. Today, we will explore the profound wisdom found in The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey. We will journey through each habit using clear, deliberate, and easy to understand English. For every habit, I will provide simple explanations, relatable examples, and practical sentences to help you grasp the core idea. After each explanation, you will have the opportunity to practice your pronunciation with a repeat after me line. Furthermore, we will discover specific ways each habit can directly support and enhance your English learning journey. So, let's embark on this enriching adventure together. Habit 1. Be proactive. Habit number 1 is to be proactive. This powerful habit means taking full responsibility for your choices, your actions, and your life. In simpler terms, it's about not waiting for external circumstances or other people to dictate your path. Instead, you actively choose your response to situations and make things happen for yourself. For example, imagine you have a strong desire to improve your English skills. Being proactive means you don't sit around waiting for a perfect opportunity to magically appear, or for someone else to force you to study. Instead, you take the initiative. You start practicing now. Perhaps by reading an English article, listening to an English podcast, or trying to speak a few sentences. You have the inherent freedom to choose how you respond to any challenge or opportunity. You can empower yourself by saying, "I can study for 30 minutes tonight," instead of limiting yourself with thoughts like, "I can't seem to find the time to study." A crucial aspect of being proactive is to focus your energy and attention on things you can change and influence, rather than dwelling on things you cannot control. A very helpful way to remember this is, focus on what is within your circle of influence. For instance, if you feel shy about speaking English, you can proactively choose to practice speaking with a supportive friend, or even record yourself and listen back. You are the primary architect of your own progress. Make a conscious, small effort to engage with English every single day. This consistent, self-initiated action is the essence of being proactive. You're doing a great job just by listening to this. Now, let's practice a very helpful sentence that embodies this habit. Please repeat after me. I am responsible for my learning. I am responsible for my learning. Wonderful. Remember, to be proactive truly means to start acting now and to actively make positive things happen for yourself. You hold the reins to your own success in learning English. Habit 2. Begin with the end in mind. Habit number 2 is to begin with the end in mind. This profound habit encourages you to have a crystal clear goal and a well-defined plan before you even start. It's about envisioning your desired outcome. Before you take the very first step, take a moment to deeply think about what you truly want to achieve. For example, if your ultimate aspiration is to speak English fluently, close your eyes for a moment and vividly imagine yourself confidently conversing in English one day, perhaps with native speakers, or while traveling abroad. Think about where you want to be in the future. Your ideal English-speaking self. It's very much like planning a significant road trip. First, you clearly decide on your final destination, and only then do you meticulously plan the specific steps and routes to get there. This foresight helps you stay incredibly focused and prevents you from getting sidetracked. If you don't take the time to set a clear goal, you might find yourself wandering aimlessly without any real direction or purpose. Stephen Covey emphasizes that this habit is fundamentally about understanding who we want to become and what we truly desire to achieve in our lives. So, take a moment to genuinely ask yourself, What is my ultimate goal in learning English? Perhaps it's to travel the world independently, to secure a better job, to communicate with international friends, or to fully enjoy movies and TV shows without needing subtitles. Hold that powerful goal firmly in your mind's eye. Now, let's try a practice line to reinforce this habit. Please repeat after me. I have a clear goal. I have a clear goal. Excellent work. Having a well-defined goal can dramatically increase your motivation for studying. It acts as a compass, helping you say yes to the right activities and no to distractions. For instance, if your goal to speak English confidently is vivid and clear, you might consciously choose to dedicate time to studying new vocabulary instead of spending hours watching non-English TV shows all night. You can also create a concise, personal mission statement for your English learning. For example, you might write, "My mission is to speak English confidently and understand diverse accents." Writing it down or even speaking it aloud regularly can be incredibly powerful. Always imagine your successful future self, fluent in English. This way, you live your English learning journey with purpose, not by accident. Habit 3. Put first things first. Habit number 3 is to put first things first. This essential habit means consistently prioritizing and executing your most important tasks before anything else. When it comes to learning English, your first things, or your big rocks, might include actively studying new vocabulary, practicing your speaking skills, or diligently reviewing grammar rules. Imagine you have a dedicated hour each day for English study. If you wisely spend that hour on these truly important tasks, you will steadily move closer to your English learning goals. However, if you allow that hour to be consumed by random, less important activities like casually browse social media or watching unrelated videos, you might find your progress stagnating. Habit 3 is fundamentally about managing your time effectively, based on your clearly defined priorities. It's about consciously planning your day or your study sessions so that the most important English learning work gets done. For example, if you have English homework or an assignment, make sure you complete it before you allow yourself to play games or engage in other leisure activities. If your objective is to learn 10 new English words this week, make a specific time slot each day to review them. By consistently putting first things first, you build incredible momentum and reinforce positive learning habits. Now, let's say a powerful sentence together to internalize this habit. Please repeat after me. I will study English first. I will study English first. Excellent. When you diligently organize your time around your priorities, you are consciously living in alignment with your values and goals, rather than simply reacting to whatever seems urgent in the moment. A helpful summary tip. Each morning, try making a simple to-do list. Place your English practice at the very top. This habit will bring you a sense of calm and accomplishment, because you'll know you're actively working on what truly matters for your English proficiency. Habit 4. Think win-win. Habit number 4 is to think win-win. This crucial habit means consistently looking for solutions and interactions where everyone involved can benefit. The win-win mindset is not about one person achieving success at the expense of another. Instead, it's deeply rooted in the principles of cooperation, mutual respect, and fairness. For example, consider an English study group. Thinking win-win means approaching the group with the intention of helping both yourself and your friends succeed. You might generously share helpful learning tips, useful resources, or your understanding of a difficult grammar point. And in turn, Your friends might share their insights on vocabulary or pronunciation. Both of you win, as knowledge and skills are exchanged and reinforced. This approach naturally builds trust and fosters strong, positive relationships within your learning community. Another powerful example: when collaborating on an English project or engaging in a conversation, practice being both kind and brave. Courage means confidently expressing your own ideas and thoughts in English, even if you make a mistake. Consideration means actively and empathetically listening to others' perspectives and ideas. Balancing both courage and consideration naturally leads to win-win situations where everyone feels valued and understood. When both individuals feel good about the interaction, learning becomes more effective and friendships blossom. Let's practice a line that captures the essence of this habit. Please repeat after me. We help each other succeed. We help each other succeed. Great job! Here's a bonus tip. Try to apply the win-win mindset when you communicate in English. For instance, if someone in your conversation group makes a grammatical error, gently offer a correction or suggestion, and in turn, be open to receiving feedback yourself. This spirit of collaborative teamwork will undoubtedly make your English learning journey far more enjoyable and significantly more effective. Habit 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Habit number 5 is to seek first to understand, then to be understood. This incredibly important habit teaches us to listen with genuine intent and full attention before we attempt to speak or express ourselves. Effective communication always begins with empathetic listening. Very often, our natural inclination is to speak, to share our own ideas, and to get our point across. However, if we don't first make a conscious effort to truly listen and understand, we risk misinterpreting messages, causing misunderstandings, and creating communication barriers. Stephen Covey advises us to listen with the profound intent to truly comprehend, not just to formulate our own response. When someone is speaking, make a conscious effort to hear not only the words they are uttering but also the deeper meaning, the underlying feelings, and the unspoken messages. In the context of English learning, this means actively listening to your teachers, your English-speaking friends, and recordings with immense care and focus. For example, if you are participating in an English class, listen fully to the teacher's question or instructions before you even begin to formulate your answer. If you are listening to an English song or watching a video, challenge yourself to catch all the words, the nuances of pronunciation, and the overall message first. Only then should you attempt to speak, write a response, or offer your own interpretation. Furthermore, when someone else is speaking English to you, give them ample time to express themselves and clearly show that you are actively listening. You can do this by nodding your head, offering simple affirmations like, I understand, or I see, or by asking clarifying questions. This not only demonstrates respect but also significantly enhances your own learning and comprehension. Let's practice a sentence that encapsulates this powerful habit. Please repeat after me. I listen first, then I speak. I listen first, then I speak. Fantastic. The reason this habit is so powerful is simple. When you truly take the time to understand others, they will naturally be far more receptive and willing to hear your ideas and perspectives in return. In any conversation, demonstrating genuine understanding builds rapport and respect. And when it is your turn to speak, make an effort to be clear, concise, and calm, always considering the listener's needs and level of comprehension. This habit will undoubtedly foster stronger relationships and significantly reduce Miscommunications in your English interactions. Habit 6. Synergize. Habit number 6 is to synergize. Synergy is a remarkable concept that describes working together collaboratively to create something far greater and better than any individual could achieve alone. It embodies the powerful idea that 1 plus 1 can equal 3, or even more. Think of it as the ultimate form of teamwork or collaboration. For example, imagine you are studying English with a friend. Each of you brings unique strengths to the table. Perhaps you are very strong in English grammar, while your friend excels at vocabulary acquisition and knows many idioms. By combining your individual strengths, you can collaboratively create a comprehensive study plan that helps both of you learn and improve much more effectively than if you were studying in isolation. It's very much like an orchestra. Each individual instrument has its distinct part to play. But when they all play together in harmony, they create a beautiful, rich, and complex piece of music that is far more impactful than any single instrument could produce. Or, consider a delicious recipe. The individual ingredients are simple on their own, but when combined in the right proportions, they create a delightful and complex meal. That is the essence of synergy. Synergy truly flourishes when people genuinely value and respect each other's diverse ideas, perspectives, and skills, and then consciously work to combine them. If someone in a group project or conversation thinks differently from you, that difference in perspective is not a hindrance. It can often be the catalyst for a completely new, innovative, and superior idea. So, cultivate an open mind and be receptive to new ways of thinking and doing things. Actively seek out opportunities for collaboration, such as participating in group projects, joining an English conversation club, or even engaging in online discussion forums. You will quickly discover that the collective input of two or more minds often yields much richer and more creative solutions than working in isolation. Let's repeat a phrase that captures the spirit of synergy. Please repeat after me. Together, we can do more. Together, we can do more. Well done. Remember this profound truth. You cannot do everything alone. And you don't have to. By actively applying Habit 6, you leverage collective strengths, embrace diversity, and discover incredibly creative solutions to challenges in your language learning journey. This might involve practicing speaking in pairs, engaging in dynamic role plays with classmates, or actively participating in an online English study group. You will inevitably notice that the combined effort and ideas of two or more minds consistently lead to better and faster progress than individual effort alone. Habit 7. Sharpen the saw. Habit number 7 is to sharpen the saw. This vital habit means continuously taking care of yourself across all dimensions of your life and consistently working on self-improvement and renewal. Just like a saw that needs to be regularly sharpened to cut efficiently and effectively, we too need to renew our energy, refine our skills, and refresh our minds and bodies. Stephen Covey beautifully explains that this habit is about preserving and enhancing our greatest asset, ourselves. If we become exhausted, stressed, or neglect our well-being, our ability to learn, work, and function effectively significantly diminishes. Sharpening the saw encompasses 4 crucial dimensions of renewal that we all should strive to balance in our daily lives. Body. This involves taking care of your physical health. Make sure you get regular exercise, eat nutritious foods, and get sufficient sleep. For example, during long English study sessions, take short breaks to stretch, walk around, or simply move your body. Good physical health provides you with the sustained energy and mental clarity needed to learn effectively. Heart. This dimension focuses on nurturing your relationships. Cultivate love and care for your family and friends. Spend quality time with them. Express your appreciation. Smile. And offer mutual support. Strong. Positive relationships contribute immensely to your happiness, reduce stress, and provide a vital support system. Mind. This involves continuous learning and intellectual challenge. Engage your brain by reading books in English, solving puzzles, watching educational documentaries, or enrolling in new courses. When you consistently read English literature, listen to English audiobooks, or watch English lessons, you are actively sharpening your mind and simultaneously refining your language skills. Spirit. This dimension is about engaging in activities that bring you inner joy, peace, and a sense of meaning or purpose. This could be anything from pursuing a beloved hobby, engaging with art or music, practicing mindfulness, or quiet contemplation. For example, you might listen to English songs that deeply inspire you, or write in a journal in English about what you are truly thankful for. Let's do a practice line together that emphasizes this habit. Please repeat after me. I take care of myself every day. I take care of myself every day. Great! Why does this habit matter so profoundly? Because if you push yourself to the point of burnout, you will struggle to make progress in anything, including English. Therefore, it is absolutely essential to intentionally make time for rest, relaxation, and enjoyable activities. Practice English diligently, but also allow yourself to unwind and recharge. A fresh and well-rested mind learns significantly faster and retains information more effectively. When you consistently sharpen your saw, you are building a stronger, more resilient you, ready to absorb more knowledge, face new challenges, and continue your upward journey of growth. Remember Stephen Covey's insightful words. Renewal empowers us to move on an upward spiral of growth and change. Keep striving to improve, bit by bit, every single day. Vocabulary review. Now, let's quickly review some of the most important words we encountered in today's insightful lesson. I will say the word, then its meaning. Try to repeat each word and its meaning aloud if you can. This active recall will greatly assist your memory and retention. Habit * a regular practice or routine. Something you do often and automatically. Proactive * taking control of a situation by causing something to happen, rather than just reacting to it or waiting for it to happen to you. Goal * something you want to achieve or obtain in the future. An aim or objective. Plan * a detailed proposal or method for achieving something. A set of steps to reach your goal. Prioritize * to determine the order for dealing with a series of items or tasks according to their relative importance. To put the most important things first. Win-win * a situation or outcome in which all parties involved benefit or gain something. Listen * to give attention with the ear to a sound, or to pay attention to what someone is saying. Understand * to perceive the intended meaning of words. A language, or a situation, to grasp the nature or significance of something. Synergy * the interaction or cooperation of two or more organizations, substances, or other agents to produce a combined effect greater than the sum of their separate effects. Working together so the result is greater than if working alone. Renewal * the process of resuming an activity after an interruption, or the process of refreshing or improving yourself through rest, learning, or self-care. Say each word and its meaning out loud if you can. This will significantly help you remember them and integrate them into your active vocabulary. Final reflection. Now, I invite you to take a moment and genuinely think about just one habit from today's lesson that you would like to consciously practice. Starting tomorrow, consider how that specific habit can directly help you in your English learning journey. For example, you could say to yourself, "Tomorrow, I will be proactive and dedicate 30 minutes to practicing my English speaking, even if I feel a little nervous." Or perhaps, "Tomorrow, I will put first things first and study my English vocabulary before I allow myself to watch any TV shows." You might even say out loud, if you feel comfortable, "I will begin with the end in mind by setting a clear goal to learn 5 new English words tomorrow," and use them in sentences. Feel free to practice saying that aloud if you wish. Let's conclude our session with one more powerful affirmation. Please repeat after me one last time. I can grow and improve every day. I can grow and improve every day. Excellent! You have now learned about the profound wisdom contained within the 7 habits of highly effective people, and, more importantly, how these timeless principles can be directly applied to accelerate and enhance both your life and your journey in learning English. Keep practicing consistently. Maintain a positive and growth-oriented mindset. And always remember, every small, deliberate step counts. You possess the incredible power to transform your habits and, in doing so, to shape a brighter and more proficient future for yourself. Good luck on your English learning adventure. And never stop learning. Thank you for joining us today on Everyday English AI audiobook series. We hope this deep dive into the 7 habits of highly effective people by Stephen Covey has not only improved your English skills, but also helped you reflect on how powerful habits can shape your life. If you enjoyed this lesson and learned something new, please like the video, share it with your friends who are also learning English, and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring book summaries and practical English learning content. Every habit you build can bring you closer to your goals, both in language and in life. So be proactive, think win-win, and always keep the end in mind. Remember, you have the power to grow, one small action at a time. Keep learning, keep dreaming, and we'll see you in the next video right here on Everyday English AI.